Now when you think of a TikTok house, what comes to mind? Maybe it's a large and pointlessly expensive building in LA, filled with people who have a combined total of 12 IQ points, and whose only purpose there is to make some of the most vapid content the world has ever seen since those fake GTA 6 videos. What you don't think of, however, is a building in a city occupied by war criminals, which has been created for the sole purpose of spreading propaganda. But that is exactly what the Russian government wants to give to the world. And so today, against my better judgment, I'm going to talk about the TikTok house in the Warzone. Let's hope I don't get poisoned while making this video. So, where to begin? On 23rd of June 2022, a Telegram channel by the name of Siberia Media posted a series of screenshots of a text from a man called Vasily Yunusov. The text message reads, "Hello, I am the manager of the advertising agency Faces. We are planning a new project, a TikTok house in the DPR/LPR. We still haven't decided on the location yet." For those of you who don't know anything about geography outside of America, or who just don't know anything about the news, DPR and LPR refers to the Donetsk and Luhansk People's Republics, which are two regions in Ukraine occupied by pro-Russian separatists, and which are at the center of the Russian invasion of Ukraine. In about 2 weeks, you'll be going there. The purpose of the project is that it's a normal TikTok house with challenges. For example, the bloggers will be going around the beautiful places of the DPR. But the main idea is that the project will demonstrate the developing infrastructure of the DPR and show that there's lots of talented people, young bloggers, and even influencer marketing in that place. Oh yes, I am definitely sure that there are lots of bloggers and influencer marketing agencies in whatever the fuck this is. Like, I can't even describe this as a city. If that is a city, then Pokimane is a good streamer. Of course, all spending on the logistics around DPR will be done by us. The following will be provided: a safe space for living, food, security, and managers for consultation. If you are interested in participating in this project, please inform me of your salary for one shift. There will be 10 shifts a month. And the text ends there. This text message was sent to various Russian internet personalities, with one of them being a TikToker by the name of Inessa.sib, who sent a screenshot of the message to Siberia Media, after which Yunusov deleted the message and blocked her. That's pretty surprising of Vasily to do that, because let's face it, Russians are not usually so calm when they are displeased by something or someone. The next day, the Telegram channel Be Careful News posted a series of screenshots from a community on a social media platform VK, with the URL DOMDNR2022, which had 2 followers, Vladislav Ryzhik and Yelena Gerasuk. It turned out that Vladislav was the CEO of Faces, a company which does advertising for various Russian internet personalities, and was also the company responsible for planning the creation of the TikTok house in the DPR. Vladislav was also the candidate in the elections for the Narofominsk City Council in Moscow, so he has political experience, which will come into handy a bit later. Elena, meanwhile, is a producer with connections to another advertising agency called CSBS, which has the worst logo I've ever seen in all of my 19 years of existence. When the existence of this project was leaked to the media, one of the people who was part of the community page claimed that the advertising agency has 9 people who are willing to go to the DPR, and that the trip is set to occur at the beginning of 2023. And it was also after this that the URL of the community page was changed from DOMDNR 2022 to DOMDNR 2023. Hey, what the fuck are you doing?
Mr. Rizhik sends his regards.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright guys, so remember that part of the video where I said, let's hope I don't get poisoned? Well, I was slightly wrong because I wasn't poisoned, I was kidnapped. Oh shit, they're coming. Fuck, they spotted me. Shit. Okay, so bad news, I don't have my monitor with me. Good news is, I stole one of the bad guy's MacBooks, so I'll just use that to record the final part of this video, and then I'll be on my way to, I don't know, back home. I gotta make it somehow, because I gotta tell the truth to the world, so let's set up a base somewhere and let's get recording. Alright, now that I'm all set up and more or less safe, let's continue with the video. To me, there was no way that this whole operation didn't have the government involved in some capacity. So, I decided to find out whether this TikTok house wasn't just a decision made by an advertising agency for influencers, but actually a part of some sort of government project aimed at increasing patriotism amongst young Russians. Now, why in the hell did I decide to do this? Well, first of all, to expose how pathetic the government really is, to send a bunch of TikTokers to a literal fucking war zone, and second of all, because I'm a complete masochist. The first thing I did was go onto zakupki.gov.ru, a site where anyone can see what Russian government agencies spend their money on. I tried searching the name Faces, and nothing came out. I searched the company's name in other places, and I found out that they indeed have no contracts with any government organization. However, I then remembered something, and I came up with a theory. Do you guys remember Yelena? Do you remember CSBS, that other advertising agency that she works with that incredibly shitty logo? Well, it just so happens that CSBS runs several YouTube projects with the support of the Institute of Internet Development, a pro-Kremlin organization that includes members of the Russian political elite. This organization says on its site that its main aim is to support national digital content, and it's currently running a contest with the same theme. So it's possible that this TikTok house in a DPR is one of the projects that this organization is financing, or it's a submission to the contest. I then decided to do some research on whether Vladislav has any connections to the Russian political elite, simply by going through his social media pages and information that exists of him online and is publicly available. So, you guys may recall that in 2019, Vladislav ran as an independent. So he ran as an independent candidate in the election for the Narofomensk City Council of Moscow. While many would think that because he ran as an independent candidate, he has no connections to any political parties, I found out that a year before that, he worked on the campaign of Andrei Vorobyev for the position of the governor of the Moscow Oblast. And Vorobyev is a member of the United Russia Party, the biggest political party in Russia, which is 100% loyal to Putin. So it's highly likely that he wasn't even running as an independent, and he was actually backed by a member of some pro-Kremlin party. This also means that he is mentally unstable enough to capitalize on Kremlin's attempts to spread pro-war propaganda amongst the young, and by sending various TikTokers to the DPR, he will be serving the interests of the Russian state and will possibly receive a reward for his role in manipulating these TikTokers' audiences into supporting the Kremlin and the war they are waging in Ukraine. So, how can I conclude this video? Well, the idea of a TikTok house in the occupied regions of Ukraine is equally absurd and terrifying. Absurd in the fact that TikTokers are going to literal war zones to make content, and terrifying that the Russian government has become so depraved in their propaganda methods. It's still questionable whether this TikTok house will ever become a reality, but if the account of the anonymous man who is part of that group are to be believed, within a couple of months you can expect millions of impressionable Russians being fed a bunch of brain-smoothing Kremlin propaganda. So anyway guys, that is the end of this video. Thank you all so much for watching and for all of your support. Remember to subscribe, like, comment, turn notifications on. Please comment because it really helps me out in the algorithm. Also, join my Discord server and follow me on Twitter. And as always, oh shit, they're here. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video, or maybe never, I don't know. Bye.